The shop here is having a tough time because Epic did push a hotfix to solve the enemies ghosting. So the death animation was not occurring. That was happening in our Frost Knight runs most recently. Main account and noob account for New Wave Holidays are up if you guys want to check them out. But it was making it so that when enemies died, it didn't play the animation and they instead stood there as if they were alive. It was very annoying, very concerning, and very confusing. It's, yeah, it was... It was annoying, but it's fixed now, so that's nice. Of course, we got some new stuff, though. So Kim Kardashian and Playboi Carti are not new, but they are pretty big releases in the last few days. If you guys want to pick those up, you're welcome to. But Daft Punk is back around. They've got, you know, the usual car stuff. I don't go through every single editable option because it's an insane amount of variety. Like, it's an insane amount of variety in here. So you're welcome to check that out if that's your thing. They got a couple of new different styles of wheels, and there we go, and trails here as well, so you guys can check those out on your own. And then we've got a new set over here, so we've got 2 skins, a harvesting tool, and another harvesting tool. So we've got the clear Poise bundle. We've got Xiomara. Is it Xiomara? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm gonna do my best. Oh, is that a gun on the holster? I dig it. I dig it. Wasn't there a time when characters couldn't be shown like with a gun on their holster, or they were like simplifying certain ammo bans? I don't remember. This is a long time ago, back in my day. But either way, the clarity skin is here as well. There are multiple styles, so you can have the glasses on or off depending on how you're feeling, you know. Then we got the Lego style here as well. Looks very cool. I like the strawberry vanilla hair there, and then you got the harvesting tool all combined. So you guys can buy them all together or separate if you'd like. If you guys want to support me with your purchase, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I greatly appreciate it. And there is something very fun I wanted to mention. The Frozen Gear Bundle has been gone for almost a year. Almost. The exact time is 1,837 days. These are some ancient weapons. It has been a long time. If you guys would like to pick up this set, it is available now, and you can get them all here today. I thought I had this pickaxe. I think I had the Valentine's version of it, but regardless, it's all available for purchase. Pretty cool to see something so old coming back around. I think that just about covers all of BR and the Save the World bug I wanted to mention. So let's hop into the missions. Real quick, though, Daily Llamas are legendary troll stash. You're guaranteed a legendary item, which is nice, but that's it. That's just base game items in there, so nothing too crazy. Just spend your extra tickets wisely. Thank you, Mystical, for hopping on. I was a little late today's daily, so I appreciate you joining so I can see the higher level ventures missions. In the 82 zone, somewhere around here, always hiding from me, we've got Upgrade Llama token number 1 out of 2 available today. The other one's in canny, so nice and available. I like to see those lower level resources because then everybody can go ahead and pick them up. 4x drops of rain in the 1084 player. Then I'm going to back up to the 94 zone here. Vitratech Slicer, decent melee I've been talking about a lot recently, but the 6 perks are pretty standard. Retractable Floor Spike does do damage. Kine wanted to use it in our Frost Knight run. I don't know how they did. I don't typically recommend them, but they are there if you guys want to, you know, have a new trap to play with. I want to mention, yeah, 4x drops in the 1084 player. Then we got Storm Shards and Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is awesome in the 144 player, and I got ahead of myself because all the missions are grouped together, but Stampede, one of the strongest weapons in the entire game. The Huskbuster is just a cheaper, more cost-efficient variant with the exact same stats, so it's there. And then Vitratech Blazer is a recently buffed SMG. I don't know that it makes it very strong, but it is there if you'd like it. Thank you again, Mystical. I am crashing, by the way, so I'm not really sure what to do about that mentally, but it is making recording difficult, and if I make any mistakes, that's why. 4x perk up in the 82-4 player. It's been happening a lot recently. I think it's the weather, man. I'm like living in cabin fever. I did go on a run today. It was nice out. It was 26 degrees. Sun was shining. I didn't even shiver, but one jog does not fix. Anyway, winter time, you know. Dam Buster in the 88 zones. Pitch black out there. It's been like that since 5. You can't see that. Whatever. Dam Buster, excellent launcher, great knockback, great damage. Argon Assault Rifle is a mediocre AR. I've always said it's like B tier. It'll be fine, honestly. You give it full perks and a good loadout, it'll kill the things. It's just not the most efficient weapon to do that. Legendary Survivor number 1 out of 2 is available in the Evacuate the Shelter in the 100 zone up here. Then I want to mention, not trying to skip anything. There we go. 4x reperk in the 116-4 player. Then the Clax is somewhere around here. 4x drops of rain. Yeah, you guys know I love this thing. Excellent melee. Very, very, very strong. Highly recommend using it. Old Smoky. Extremely short range. Not one of my favorite weapons, but it does have great, you know, infinite pierce at that range, and it does decent damage. Vacuum Tube Rifle. Paired that with a Chain Lightning in a water zone like this season. Very, very, very fun weapon. That thing's actually really cool. You pair that with like First Shot Rio, and you're reloading and your Chain Lightning's critting every time. Pretty cool. Legendary Survivor number 2 out of 2. Last one available today is in the 140 resupply. Pretty easy mission considering there's no combat necessary. 5x reperk in the Cat 4, 5x reperk, and a couple of Storm Shards if you need them. But yeah, I'd recommend running the Repair the Shelter 10 times if you guys are trying to get your Hero Supercharger. It's not your last chance, but I'd recommend doing so before it ends, because Hero Supercharger, of course, does now contribute to power level, or at least power rating. So yeah, you know, take that for what it's worth. In the 46 zone, we got 2 melees. None of these do I recommend using, but they are excellent to recycle for weapon designs, which is really important. So that's why I always point out the double legendaries. So much value there. Bazooka, excellent launcher, explodes everything in front of you. Trash Cannon is the direct upgrade of it, being a scavenger variant, but Bazooka, it looks awesome. Who doesn't want to shoot a shark, right? And then the Lightning Pistol, excellent SMG, very, very good damage, and yes, I did mean SMG. They renamed it in like 2019, but we're just stuck. Or no, they gave it a new subtype. SMGs didn't always exist. Now they do. So used to be a pistol, but now it hasn't been a pistol for a very long. Actually, I think it's been the Lightning Pistol class as an SMG longer than it was ever a pistol now. So that's, anyway, it's not really a bug. It's just kind of a thing. Upgrade Llama Token in the 70 zone. This is the second and final one available today. Then there's the Siegebreaker. Excellent AR. Worth picking up in my opinion. It's like an A tier. It's not going to carry the game, but it certainly won't hold you back. And then somewhere around here, there we go, Wall Launcher. Excellent for pushing enemies around. You can send them off the side of the map into a death pit. You know the drill. Very, very good. Very useful thing to have. Unlike Hotfix or Hazard, I do have one thing I want to mention in Playkerton, and that's 4x Lightning the Bottle and 2 Purple Survivors. Skirmisher Edge is for throwing stars and Shock Specialist is for shock towers. Neither of them are like exceptional. They're not game-changing heroes that you definitely want to have, but if you're a brand new player, they could be a couple of additions to the book. So I'm actually caught up on my advent calendar here. I can actually open up door 15. Oh, hey, there's actually something still in here. It didn't fall out. It's an angel. Isn't that adorable? Very, very, very cute. And of course, we've got time for jokes. Am I actually caught up on the puns? Or we get to be spared the puns. I woke up last night to find Gloria Gaynor staying at the foot of my bed. At first I was afraid, then I was petrified. Is it Gaynor? Gaynor? I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's probably the woman who sings that song. Why was the computer so cold? It had left its windows open. Okay, all right. On the first day of my flying lessons, I looked down nervously and asked my instructor, what are all these buttons for? He explained patiently, those are to keep your shirt closed. Okay, all right. Okay. This is technically tomorrow's, but I skip them enough. I think we can actually get ahead and get some buffer here. Why was the snowman rummaging through the bag of carrots? He was picking his nose. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What happened when Frosty hit the gym and got a six-pack? He became the abdominal snowman. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, there's no one like you. Dude, most of these puns are just talking to people. I don't get it. That's so stupid. I love it. I'm just here for the chips. Okay, and then it's a bunch of gambling chips smiling at each other. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. That's the daily video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video. Code Mista if you guys pick up anything in the shop. I'm going to go back to playing my board game and chilling out. You enjoy the weather, you know? Have some cereal. You deserve it. It's straight sugar. If you're feeding cereal to your kids in the morning, it's basically like handing them candy. But, you know, I'm an adult. Nobody can stop me. I'm just saying.